Alright guys, welcome to the video today. Today is going to be Funday Sunday. Today's Sunday on here at the house, and I thought I'd run through what we've kind of been working on. Well, I've kind of been putting this off for a little bit, but I'm finally going to get to it. Today, there's the cat. I wondered where he was at, or she was at. She must have slept in the woods last night. But today we're gonna cut up all these down trees. The people before us that lived here must have cut them out of this little row of trees right here. So today we're gonna cut them up and get it stored in the barn so that it can dry out the rest of the way, and so that we always have dry firewood. One thing when we bought this house we had kind of said is, well, at least I had said, is I'm not gonna buy anything new until the van's paid off or the first year. So we're just going to use what we have, try to make do, and see how it goes. So we've got our electric chainsaw that my stepdad gave to me a while back. I did put a brand new saw or chain on it last night, which I had bought a year and a half ago and just never put it on there because it was a steel chain, and this is a McCulloch chainsaw, so I don't know if that's the right combination or whatever. It fits, which is a bonus, and then also the chains look exactly the same, except for the steel one has a little circle thing in the bottom, but it does line up and it does spin. So half tempted to record me using it the first time just in case I cut my leg off, but I'd probably get flagged for inappropriate content. But so we got our extension cord, which is like ran all the way to where the pool filter is. So same thing, we're going to use the extension cords we have. We probably need to have a special extension cord, which I think the very first one is a special extension cord, so that you don't lose power as it gets longer, because it's got to go so far. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, we've only got like 15 trees to cut up that are like 20 feet long, so hopefully it won't take too long. I'm not going to record myself cutting it all up, but you get the concept. And then we're going to run through everything else we've been working on to get everybody caught up, and then hopefully we'll be able to do a video every weekend. I keep saying we're going to do videos, and we end up not doing it. So we still haven't found any time to do anything but work and basically cut the grass. So we're slowly trying to get at it, and I feel like if I say I'm going to make videos about things, I'll actually do the things I'm supposed to do. So, and I've made quite a few videos, but I've been using my phone, and you have to remember to put your phone on airplane mode if you're just going to set it up and record yourself, because every time you get a text message or a phone call, it stops recording. So I've made a few where I've only got a third of the video or half of the video, and once you do something, you can't redo it. Well, I mean, technically you could, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna get at it before it gets dark. So I mean, it's 7 in the morning right now, so we'll see how much stuff we can get done on Sunday, the day that's supposed to be for rest, but we're gonna work. But we're gonna see how much we can get done today, so hit that thumbs up button to keep us going. And so far so good. I've cut 3 logs, or 3 pieces, or whatever, I don't know what they call them. I've cut the piece of wood 3 times. I got 3 chunks of wood in about 4 minutes. It's actually pretty impressive. I've been putting up with that old saw blade for a long time, or the old chainsaw, and it used to smoke and stuff, but I'm glad I switched it, because now I'm going to be able to get through this real quick. Alright, so we've been at it for about, I don't know, 50 minutes or so, and we got our first load done. Made it through about 2 logs and then a bunch of little pieces of the other logs. So far the steel chains worked amazing. I'm so mad that I waited so long to change that, because I cut wood last year with the old blade, and we probably would have only got about 4 pieces cut. So big improvement. Totally glad I did that. So now we're just going to take the wood and go put it in the barn. So just to show you guys kind of what's been going on in the big barn, not a whole lot. We do have our little kindling making station right here, so we're taking all the smaller logs that we get and we're using the kindling cracker to chop the logs in half to make some small firewood, because we like to have little campfires. So we only have, like, you know, small pieces of firewood, because usually all we need to do is make a fire to make some s'mores, and you don't need real big pieces of firewood. So we got some little firewood here and the kindling cracker. So eventually I want to get all this bedding stuff out of here, which maybe we'll get to later today. I was hoping to be able to borrow a tractor to scoop it up, but maybe I can get out the old-fashioned manual tractor and just use the shovel to scoop it into the Ranger and go dump it somewhere. But I do have to figure out where I'm going to dump it. But we're gonna get and eventually I want to have the whole wood pile like right here. So if I have a whole spot for chopped up firewood and stuff, and then when it dries out, maybe we can sell it, but at least we would have a big stockpile of campfire wood. Let me know in the comments below if you think putting your firewood in the barn's a good idea or a bad idea. Some people say it'll bring critters in. One thing I worry about is the ants. Like, if there's ants in the wood and you don't see it, then the ants eat the little bit of wood and then move into the wood in your barn. So the other thought I had was making that, let's see if we can get it to show up, making the horse shelter the wood storage center. So I don't know, we're just taking it one day at a time, doing a little bit here and there, so let's keep going. If you're thinking to yourself you don't know what a kindling cracker is, well, it's this little guy right here. It's a solid stand that you use a little hammer, and then there's a splitting, kind of like the one end of an axe right there. Then you sit your wood on there and chop it. But if you want to see that video, you can click the link at the top of the screen here, or at the end of the video you can look it up and go watch that one. I'm gonna get this wood unloaded real quick. All right, guys, so we're taking a little lunch break. We're just having some eggs. Hopefully one day we will be able to go out to the barn and get our own eggs and cook our own eggs.
So we have chicken too.
Yeah, we'll have a chicken coop, huh? How cool would that be if we could go get our own eggs and we wouldn't have to go to the store?
Weird.
Yeah, totally weird. All right, well, we're going to eat lunch, and then hopefully we'll get back at cutting wood. I did find out today why firewood is so expensive. It's because it's a lot of hard work. What?
Dad, you're supposed to say slushies.
Oh, we're supposed to go get slushies today, too.
Dad!
Is it cold?
It is so cold.
It's kind of raining.
It's raining in the pool until the water.
Well, that was all we got done on Sunday, so, but we did go out to Grandma Kathy's and Grandpa Gordon's, and we seen this baby fawn, so hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, if you want to see more videos, you can click one of the links on the screen here, or in the suggested video box. Thanks for watching.